Good day, sir!
Wow, guys. That's what I can say for the last game, uebelst Gaming against WHA Asian. It was a long game, 70 minutes, the longest game in the defense so far, and WHA Asian got a 15k goal advantage, even more if I... but something around that. And then Leaf and his team, he had the Morphling and they just turned the game around slowly but surely. It was... sorry. It was a big thriller, I think, guys, and this is game 2, so the nerves are there, and guys must be extremely nervous by now, or anxious to get things going and to win the next game. And we're in the draft right now, so without further ado, guys, welcome to game number 2. In the game right now, in the draft, already the first ban phase almost over. One more ban each. Naga Siren, Darkseer, Lycan is still in the pool, so if Fata does not ban him out right now, then Kuroki will get his hands onto that hero. That's the first big thing that actually comes to mind when I look at this draft so far. I don't think he wants to give it away. I don't think he should. Okay, there we go. Invoker first pick, perhaps. Then we also have Shadow Demon. What else do we have? We got some of the new heroes, such as Wisp or Rubik. Broodmother also in the pool. Leaf also plays a sick Broodmother, so they might give him that hero. They're taking their time right now. Shadow Demon first pick. Okay, this is looking pretty Asian. And also to all you guys in the chat currently tuning in, hello! If you're wondering where my girlfriend is at the moment, she's not in the chat. She is getting kind of sick. So she's lying over in the bedroom right now, using our big beamer to watch her favorite series on a 2-meter diagonal picture, and not my stream. Okay, so now the regular time is over. We're heading into the bonus time now for Fata's, or WHA Asian's 2 response picks. Oh, Leshrac is banned out, so Invoker, Lone Druid, Brewmaster. All these heroes are still left in the pool in combination with all the new heroes, such as the Templar Assassin. Oh, they go with an Enigma. Okay, interesting. First pick. And we'll see what the second hero is going to be now. Perhaps... good question. Well, man, there's still an Invoker in there. A Broodmother is still left in the pool, so and they picked an Enigma after they picked a Shadow Demon. So if they don't pick a Broodmother right now, or an Invoker, Kuroki most certainly will. Okay, this is getting interesting. I'm really not sure what they are trying to accomplish with this. Okay, Invoker, Broodmother. Those two heroes could completely be picked up right now. Invoker could go on the short lane or the middle lane, and Brood could go into the solo long lane. And then they could get their hands perhaps on an Enchantress in the second pick phase and have like the perfect laning. Shadow Demon will support someone down there, or they could even do a tri-lane after they have Invoker on the solo lane as well as Broodmother on another solo lane. So right now Kuroki has all the options in the world. I mean, Kunkka is a very good combination with Shadow Demon as well. Basically the same type of combination as the Split Earth and Disruption combination. Just basically that combination is of the same nature. Oh man, and this time WHA Asian picking up the Morphling. Broodmother getting completely ignored so far. I think she will find her place in the second ban phase now. And there we go, Kuroki gets rid of her. Enchantress gets banned out in response. And now both teams have one ban left. before this is gonna go into the second game, guys. This is again a best of 3. First game went to uebelst after a 70-minute long thriller. We as Asian took a very long time until they took down the first set of racks, and by that time Morphling was already extremely farmed, and now we as Asian will try their luck with Morphling. One more ban each. Windrunner is still in the pool. This is the type of hero that is kind of sought after at this stage of the game, at this stage of the draft. The team fight hero is also very important. So I think Kuroki will look for something like a Sand King right now. I think a Sand King would be a very good ban right now. And then that's about it when it comes to team fight. I mean, an Earthshaker would still be an option, but the European teams would certainly prefer the Sand King here. And Brewmaster is... wow, actually they go for a Night Stalker, so they want to go really aggressive by the looks of it. Night Stalker will probably go for the solo mid, maybe being supported by a Shadow Demon, and then when the nighttime comes he will go aggressive. So Sand King also an option for We as Asian, that's for sure. Die Kurve, the stand-in for We as Asian, played a very good Sand King. Didn't land very, very big epicenters in the rather important stage of the match, but all in all the laning and the positioning was very, very good from him. And right now uebelst Gaming's lineup is looking pretty scary. Okay. So the Beastmaster in response, the Hawk will give some very good map vision, map control as well. A BKB piercing disable in that roar. The Axe is also a good tool, so this makes him viable for long lane solo. And there's the Vengeful Spirit pickup again for uebelst. So they like this hero a lot. It worked relatively well for them just because of the defensive swaps on Invoker and his other mates when they were in big trouble. And the aura, obviously, toward the later stages of the game is just something very, very important to have. And now we got one last pick from We as Asian left. And Beastmaster, assuming that he will go for the solo long lane. They have a jungler and a dual lane with a Morphling. And they will need another solo laner. Unless they have Morphling run solo. So it will be one hero that can either go by himself. Well, Windrunner's still in the pool. If they go for the Windrunner, then they could do a dual lane of Morphling, Venomancer mid or bot. They can put Beastmaster onto a safer lane and Windrunner on the long lane, or vice versa. Windrunner on the safe lane or mid lane, and Beastmaster on the long lane, with the Veno Morphling combination in the middle. And actually, they go for a Slardar, so they want to be able to take down fat heroes. I'm looking at that Lone Druid right now, as quickly as possible, with that. What is it called? The ultimate from Slardar. Oh man. Amplify damage, yes, of course, that's what it's called. Actually, guys, I do have to check. Okay, the pause is out, so I gotta use the time right now to check one thing very, very quickly. I forgot. Sorry. But this will be over within a second. Alright. Okay, the game is still paused, guys. Don't you worry. And I think we're good. Are we good? Yes, we're good. What I really like about this game so far is that now we have the pictures of the clans all up here. So it's nothing. It's not left to the caster to do this. Okay, let's go for the last denied so far. Again, thanks very. This was a long game, man. My concentration is completely gone by now. And yeah, my girlfriend is getting sick, so I do have to go over there quickly and get her some tea. And the tea is here, I just have to bring it over there. Sorry. And I'm back, just in time for the unpause. This time Fada will actually be playing the Morphling, Crydeja will be playing Beastmaster, Stand in die Kurve on Slardar, and RMC will be playing Enigma. The pings are going out toward their own woods. Paz on uebelst Gaming side will be playing Night Stalker, Kuroki on Lone Druid, Alex on Vengeful Spirit, Leaf will be playing Invoker this time around, and Chill again on Shadow Demon. So we might see ourselves another clash early on, as both teams again move their way into the Radiant Jungle. It appears that we as Asian do not want to clash at level 1 against the enemy, even though they have a very strong slow and Venomancer. They will not go as aggressive as last time. And this must be a big blow to the morale of we as Asian right now. They gotta be able to shrug it off and be like, okay guys, let's go one more time, this is a new game. Forget what happened last game, try again, and do our best. Because everything was looking their way. I was sure that they beat uebelst Gaming there. And they were not able to get the racks. Morphling got fat. And uebelst turned it around. I don't know how this is looking right now on your 720p stream, but I got it in 1080 here on my screen. Got a new computer here. This is looking very beautiful so far. Even the water looks so nice. Vengeful Spirit picks up the bottom rune. 0 minute mark. Will be a tri-lane on the long lane bottom for the Dire. So Beastmaster will have a very tough time. He will have to just use the wild axes to get some farm happening. But even so, they will be able to dive him relatively soon. Just because Paz or the Night Stalker has such good armor and such a high HP pool. So Morphling will be going solo up against Invoker in the middle lane. Invoker has not yet skilled anything. He might decide what he wants to go for as the laning happens. Maybe once he realizes that he's in a one-on-one situation, he'll just go for the Wex, the Quaz, the Exort. On top it will be Stardar and Venomancer against Lone Druid. So one thing that we as Asian have going for them is the goal advantage because of the jungler Enigma. And uebelst have the potential or theoretical advantage. Oh. Well, I'm sorry guys. That was my wake-up call here. So first blood now goes to we as Asian on the top lane. Kuroki actually dropping to them and doesn't even TP back, he just runs up there. So Venomancer and Slardar is a very dangerous combination. It's the strongest, one of the strongest level 1 slows that the Gale has, and Slardar with the stun and the high base damage drops even well, 530 HP isn't that much. Crydeja getting to work on getting some last hits with his axes. He's got 3 for 1. 0-0 on Lone Druid, and he even just goes for the small creep spot to get some farm that way. Fada mid 9 for 5, Invoker 7 for 2. And RMC trying to get to his soul ring as quickly as he can. Yeah, as I said, the teams just have to do a good job in just shrugging off the loss. I'm talking about we as Asian right now. They got to do a good job just shrugging off what just happened in the first game and just start from scratch and still try to dominate the game as they did last game. But then again, uebelst have a big confidence boost in being able to turtle it out, weather the storm in their own base until Morphling was able to farm up and carry the game to victory. And we'll see how the Morphling in this game is going to be able to fare against the enemy team. He's got some decent base damage. He already morphed decently into agility. Bottom lane now, Crydeja using his summon to scout things out a little bit. On top again here, the dive on Kuroki. Gale hits. Oh, great block action from Kuroki. Look at that micro of the bear. But he does get eventually into the range of the stun. And now Kuroki will drop. But some very good micro skills here shown or portrayed by Kuroki, showing that he is indeed one of the best players out there. But some very good movement around here from Venomancer. They don't have any wards right here to give him some vision of what's going on. And now Venomancer smokes himself up, wants to go for a gank in the middle lane on Leaf. And he's going for a Quaz Exort, so he doesn't have an escape mechanism. This will be a successful gank most likely. If he just hits the Gale, then Invoker is dead, that's for sure. And he's going in. Gale, is it going to hit? There it goes, wait for him to follow after, and the last will be fed to Fada. Down he goes, he's even morphing to Strength just to be safe. Support TP coming in the form of Chill, but the damage is done. 3-0 under the kill score, so this is looking, again, very good for we as Asian. Similar start is what they had in the last game, so I won't be that quick in calling out a winner this time around. Alex in the mid now with VS. Also played Vengeful Spirit last game, so no real change up for him. Morphling will get himself the 4-minute rune in his bottle. It's a haste. Paz on the bottom lane, 20 for 8, 21 for 8 now. And Kuroki just 7 for 2. What a poor guy on this top lane. He will need a ward here for sure. If he wants to be able to get any kind of farm on lane, he will need a ward. Even his bear will have a tough time just standing in lane. Speaking of it, where is it? Did it drop? Krydeja on bottom lane. We'll see what he's going to go for. He might need a bottle for himself as well. But it's maybe a little bit too early to tell. Many Beastmasters also like to go for a quick Medallion of Courage. Or a Soul Ring, also a good pickup. Anything that gives you kind of mana to be able to throw out those axes more often than usual. Slaughter also has already has an Urn of Shadows with 2 charges on him. Initiation on Kuroki, maybe just a Harris. Gale flies out as well. The 2 supports from uebelst are coming in. Now they showed themselves. Disruption out on Hip Hop, no pop. Soundstrike flies out as well. And this is going to be one dead Venomance, but a great 3-man stun here from Slaughter. No, he's not dead. He's actually turning it around on Kuroki. He's on the run away, trying to salve himself up, and it will be successful. The sprint from Slaughter, is it going to be enough? And he does drop eventually, but to a clap from a neutral. I wasn't even sure what it was. Now Chill will also take a fall. Slaughter gets a kill. In the meantime, Fada also gets a kill. 3 heroes not dead for uebelst. And holy crap, what a great play now from the stand-in. Again, a 3-man stun, saving the life of Venomancer. He's able to salve up and rejoin the team fight. I was sure he was dead. But I was also sure that we as Asian had that first game in the bag. A very aggressive ward here. The stack's not going to work. Maybe RMC is going to think it's because his pulling was a little bit slow. But at least when he comes back here after he killed those Ursas, he's going to realize that this spot is warded. Paz on bot now. Might be in trouble. RMC moving off with initiation with the Malefice. But VS is here. And so is Chill. So they will move themselves in as well. And Enigma might be the one in trouble right now. If he doesn't go back fast enough. Paz, initiation flies out. Stun from Alex. Soul Cash up on him as well. And he's going to drop, I think. It won't be that early to call it this time. The last hit off from Shadow Demon goes through. Slow out on Paz from Venomance, but not much to fall off from we as Asian side. So 1 kill now goes to uebelst Gaming. Enigma drops. Top lane. Kuroki got a solo kill now on Slaughter, who tried to dive him. And Kuroki's down to 80 HP, so pretty action-packed early game again here. I mean, with Stardar and Night Stalker, I guess it's normal. And now Fada using his DD rune as well. One last auto attack. It's going to be enough. Leaf gets himself out of the way. Man, that was close. Now Paz slows down Fada, gets the silence as well, but he gets double damage. Also gets slowed down. I think he's dead. Missing. Another miss. Up the high ground miss, and there goes the last hit for the kill. Slaughter would have been there as well to secure the kill on him. So Night Stalker 0 for 1, 26 last hits. 39 last hits is the most on the map right now. Fada has that. And 30 on Enigma, but most of those are neutrals. So if you look at the gold per minute right now, it is highly in favor of Morphling so far, so he's doing a good job. We'll see what he's going to go for first. Maybe again a Linken's or something more aggressive like an immediate E-Blade. Alright, Chill found himself an invisibility rune, so he's going to try to make the most out of this. I don't know if RMC spotted that. Krydeja resummoning his boar right now to get some neutral creeping happening. But we have 3 heroes here. Chill is invisible for still 15 seconds or so. And now there's that initiation. Sunstrike flies out as well. RMC in big trouble. Stun from Bench flies out as well, and he's gonna drop for sure. Down goes Enigma now. Paz also there to join the party, and he might now lead the charge for a tower dive onto Crydeja. Enigma still got a return kill onto Shadow Demon. The Eidolon's damage is not to be underestimated, that's for sure. They will even get this little Centaur here for sure. Maybe even the big one. No, the stun might give them enough time for them to expire. Yeah. Top tier 1 also being pressured now. Starter has also been doing a pretty good job here. Croaky now 27 for 2. He's been able to catch up on farm a little bit. 33 on Slardar. Eating the tower aggro though. And the bear drops 100 gold now, goes to the Radiant side. So Fada still doing very good now, even going up to Leaf, and that's what he can do over and over and over again. He's got some good mana regen through the bottle, so he can just establish lane control by just nuking him down and auto-attacking him, because Leaf would by then already be on the back foot. Ultimate out on Kuroki. Ping goes up from Morphling. He's moving himself in, but he does get spotted out. Immediate ping goes out from Leaf, warning his teammates on top. That is why Kuroki is now backing off. So they will probably switch focus now either onto the tier 1 on top, as these two are enough to get it down. So now Morphling will head himself back into the middle lane. Just doing a quick stop at the top rune spot, checking it out at 10 minutes in. Finds himself a DD rune as well, so he will use the last few bottle charges. And now Leaf might be in trouble. He has to have quick fingers to get out of this one. And down he goes. Bottom lane, Crydeja is slowed down, is silenced up as well. The stun from VS follows up. The damage from Paz isn't going to be enough. RMC gets a long range Malefice into a black hole. The roar from Crydeja also out here. And Alex is going to take a fall. And Paz axes and stun from Slardar. Double kill now on the bottom lane. One goes to Slardar, one goes to Beastmaster. Even the Glyph now forced out from uebelst Gaming. So again the early game heavily in favor of WHA's Asian. But this time they have the heroes to finish things early, that's for sure. The lone druid last game wasn't enough. If you look at the levels here. Three top heroes are on the Radiant side. And the bottom tier 1 now drops in favor of WHA's Asian. So Kuroki, the middle tier 1 also drops to Morphling. So they're doing very, very good. 3k gold up, 3.3k gold on Morphling, so he's most certainly going to go for that Eagle Song right now. That will give him some great damage, great attack speed, and put him 1.6k gold away from his E-Blade. Now Paz going in, gets Malefice up though. Slardar going for the dive. Where's that stun? Gets a deafening blast out. Fada's here as well. Chill in big trouble. One last auto attack. He's going to go down for sure. Paz now in trouble as well. Slardar on the run out. Did get a stun out. Paz did drop now. What was that nuke that killed him so quickly? I'm not even sure. And now the Radiant structures are fortified because Kuroki is trying to force out a trade at least. TP is coming in the form of Morphling. He just farms this shizzle up. And the bottom tier 2 might very well drop. The Eidolons are here. Hip-Hop No-Pop has level 4 wards. He's going to keep on spawning those. And Slardar able to heal himself up with the urn. Yes, and down goes the tier 2 tower. So again, this is looking very much in favor of WHA's Asian right now. Vanguard up on Beastmaster. So he's tanking up quite well. Oh, Slardar used the sprint, so he might want to go for the middle lane now. Leaf here. Yes, he just needs to get his ultimate out on him, so he can't win. Oh, Ghost Walk. Now Alex stuns out Slardar. And now actually on Leaf, he did get the stun out, so he can't. That was interesting. Maybe the knockback distance wasn't so big, but still. Invoker drops. Yeah, I guess the Deafening Blast wasn't that big for sure. Fade on top, already has the replicate up. 1.3k gold left, so did he go for some power treads, or does he have an item on his chicken? I honestly don't know. There's that Eagle Song, okay. So he will have an E-Blade. Under 15 minutes by the looks of it right now. Chill. Just warding up a little bit. uebelst Gaming have to be very careful. Oh my goodness, the gold difference already above 10k. 13 minutes into the game. This is ridiculous. This is like the fastest game. One of the fastest games I've seen. Now Slardar sprinting himself around the backside. uebelst Gaming doing the WHA's Asian doing it exactly right. There goes that stun. It misses barely though. Defensive disruption out as well. And now Alex will take a fall. It seems, I'm not even sure, RMC taking the tower as well. Now he drops. And Slardar Has to be careful. Got the Soul Catcher up. The bonus damage not to be underestimated. Kuroki on top. 2.3k gold on him, so he's actually doing a good job farming. Still on rank 2 now. In the last hit, top 10, I guess. Now Krydeja goes in. Kuroki might be diving him actually. He's gonna go for the tower. He wants to go for the freaking tower. Is there gonna be another support TP? I'm not too sure. Axis Fly, he's gonna go for the roar. And he's not able to get the deny, so Kuroki able to get the tower kill. Now the intent goes out. Maybe Kuroki's gonna be able to turn on and fight this. But the support is coming in the form of Fada, as well as Hip Hop No Pop. He waveforms himself up onto the high ground. And Kuroki will try to TP himself out in time. But there's the vision, there's that Malefice. Fada also starts attacking him, eats the roar, and Kuroki's gonna drop. So I'm not too sure if this is worth it, the tier 1 tower for a life of Lone Druid, because he gets set back a big bunch toward that Radiance. And Fada already... Can he buy this at the side shop? No. 200 gold is what he needs. This creep wave and 1 neutral creep, and then he will be good to go. Pop No Pop getting onto defense duty in the middle lane. Blink Dagger up on Starter now, so this gives him some big initiation power, and I think Leaf will be the first one to feel that. Mistimes his skills there a little bit, but it disables the Blink Dagger, but this is what he has to sprint for. Ah, it's just barely out of range. So that ward, maybe just a little bit further down here, maybe just right here, because you know the thing is, from this ward spot right here, oh, might have to wait. Fade on the middle lane. What is this? It is the quickest E-Blade ever, so it is. It's not like a really, it's like not like the deadly shotgun nuke right now, but it's still very much to be very troublesome, to say the least. 60 to 3 the kill score, tier 2 in mid drops. And now they want to go for the high ground, it appears. RMC will fly out the mech to him as well. So maybe they want to rotate what the top lane right now is one hero is doing. Actually, it's a replicate. Kuroki TP's out. Again, uebelst is on the back foot. They are defensive again. And we as Asian go for Roshan. 16 minutes in. So all in all, this is looking extremely well again for We as Asian. This is going to be crazy. This might go very well into a third game. But then again, guys, We as Asian had an incredible lead on uebelst Gaming in the last game as well. And look at that amplified damage from Slaughter. It just melts Roshan. Roshan's #1 weak spot is minus armor. That's how you can get him extremely quick. That is why Medallions of Courage are such popular items on supports when you're not sure what to get. If one already has like a mech and another one already goes for a pipe or something like that, and you have many arcane boots and an urn is up as well, and you're like, man, what can I go for now? A Medallion of Courage is a very, very nice item. It gives you some survivability in terms of just bonus armor, and also some killing potential through the minus armor. And now the initiation onto Leaf as well, right into the base. They dive them so crazily, but the tower damage not to be underestimated. Starter drops, and so does Invoker, but an immediate buyback from Starter. Now TP goes up from Kuroki, pauses there as well, ultimate thrown out from Venomancer. He gets entangled, Chill is here as well, offensive disruption onto Venomancer. We'll see what this is going to go for. Krydeja tries to get something happening and throwing out the axes. Fada also here. The nuke will be back up in 5 seconds. He has the Aegis as well, so they are not done by any means, any stretch of the imagination. Fada pinging on the tier 3 tower saying, guys, let's go, let's do this. And he goes in and kills Vengeful Spirit in one drop here. That shotgun combination really, really strong, especially against a low HP hero such as Vengeful Spirit. 17 minutes into the game. And now blinking from Starter initiation onto Paz. He's the target. Oh man. RMC also has a black hole ready, so he's just waiting for it. If he can get us on Kuroki or Leaf, he gets both of them into a black hole, and this is it. Middle barracks will probably drop. Both heroes here are going to go down, and Alex calls it GG. 17 minutes, 18 minutes into the game. We're going into game 3, guys, coming up really soon. And the disconnects are happening. Man, this is... So now the psychological advantage most certainly is in the hands of We as Asian. We're going into game 3 of Germans against Germans. Now We as Asian just want to finish the game as quickly as possible. It is a time rating, that is so important here. So the first game went in favor of uebelst Gaming, but it took 70 minutes. And now the second game goes to WHA Asian after 18. Probably before the 90, yeah, I think before the 90-minute mark, due to the 5 disconnects, this Ancient is going to be destroyed. Once the Ancient is like down to half or like 1/4, I think it's going to automatically just explode. Yeah, I think it was the disconnect explode, not the destroy explode. But at any rate, it doesn't really matter. WHA Asian, impressive performance, 22-4. 90 minutes in, taking control of the map early on, not giving it away, and moving around as 5. Just very, very good play from them. That's exactly what they need to get themselves back into this, especially psychologically. So guys, thanks for watching. This was very quick, but game 3 coming up, and I will stop the recording right here, and we'll go next as soon as we can, guys. Be right with you.